Is your man a player? First of all, what is a player? There's a wide variety of definitions out there about what a player is, but one part is pretty consistent. A player is any guy who pretends to care about you, playing your emotions, typically, just to get in bed with you. Now, it's not the sex that's the real issue, it's the lying, the false front, and the generally unsavory character that this behavior demonstrates that is the real problem. So I'm going to give you 5 signs he's a player before he does his damage. But first of all, why do guys do this in the first place? Before I begin with the video, do you want to learn how you can awaken a man's most secret and powerful desire to earn your love and eventually make him obsessed with you? Do you want your man to miss you like crazy and get serious for you? If you think your man is just playing on you, you should definitely grab my ebook. I have personally written this ebook where I have disclosed some untold secrets of making your man feel an everlasting love for you and only you. Forever. By implementing the techniques in this ebook, he will fall in love with you gradually and get completely mesmerized by your personality. The link to this free ebook is in the description box below. Also, if you have any relationship or marriage problem and want any help regarding it, feel free to email me at my personal email address. Why do men become players? The first reason is he's usually love-starved. Early on in a guy's development, he craved the acceptance and love of his mom. It's almost a cliché now in psychology circles. It's a deep childhood need that we can't seem to shake. Even worse, if he didn't get that love, a guy is going to spend a good part of his life seeking it out. Frankly, if he didn't get what he needed when he was a kid, he's going to spend a great deal of his time acting out in search of it, and that's turning him into a player. The second reason why guys become players is they are underdeveloped. This is the kind of guy where it's usually a case of bad timing or that he's never going to mature. The third reason why men become players is that he needs validation for a weak ego. If there's one part of this personality of a player that stands out, it's that the player needs validation badly and he does it by trying to get sex. Some of these guys just enjoy the feeling of proving that they can do what they were born to do, which is attract a woman. They just don't know how to do the next part, that tricky little relationship part. So let's jump into the first of these signs he's a player. 1. He's a sweet talker. The first sign he's a player is that he's slick and is a real sweet talker. He knows how to say just the right thing to you, and it's hard to resist his patter, especially when he knows just the right bit of flattery to get you to bite your lip and throw caution to the wind. 2. He's evasive. The second sign he's a player is he is slippery as an eel. This guy knows how to evade almost any attempt to pin him down. He doesn't leave any trail. He seems to avoid all accountability while he's at it. He's also very good at hiding his phone and keeping your eyes off of all the texting he's doing, and you never really know where he is or who is out with. He knows how to duck and weave his way out of almost any situation, often with the perfect excuse. And it's an excuse you're going to find yourself wanting to believe more than you really believe. 3. He pressures you for sex. This is a big sign he's a player. The player pressures you for sex. He just can't seem to wait to get in the sack with you. If he handles it smoothly, it's going to feel like an overwhelming lust for you that you might find irresistible, and he'll be overcome with desire. If you're honest, you know what, that will probably turn you on. It's actually very appealing when a guy looks like he's that much under your spell. 4. It's been more than 6 months and you haven't met his family. The fourth sign he's a player is it's been over 6 months and there's still no sign of you meeting his family. If you've been dating this dude after half a year and you still haven't met his mom and she's still above ground and she's somewhere in your part of the country, something is up. A player is not going to want you to meet his family. As a friend of mine was once told, that moms get tired of the endless parade of women. So he'll keep you at arm's length, hoping that you don't push too hard. 5. Things between you don't progress past sex. The intensity and passion in the bedroom is often misunderstood as being a real love connection. This creates an intense feeling of, this is it. He's the one from the woman, while the guy simply chalks it up to being chemistry. This is really important. Most men are able to separate sexual intimacy from the deeper emotional connection of a relationship, and this creates a struggle for the woman. She feels that there's love between them when there's really only lust. Now, after all this talk about players, I have to warn you, and this is going to come as a shock to most women, most guys aren't able to be players, they simply haven't got what it takes. And, you're only going to run into a player typically because he's more likely to approach you and chat you up. Of course, if you find yourself running into guys that are consistently refusing to commit or your stay in a relationship, you have to look at the dynamics of your dating style and how it works with guys. Sometimes because of bad information that you got from your mom or lack of good education and relationships, women will find the man she's with growing cold and distant. It often looks like he's a player when he's actually not. If you want to know exactly what he's actually looking for from you, you have to know how to read his signals. Find out if he could love you forever or he's just looking for a good time. If you want to become a high-value woman in just 21 days and want your man to fall madly in love with you, get instant access to my ebook for free from the link in description below. Along with the book, there are videos and training tutorials that reveals the darkest secrets of love and obsession that you would never hear from any dating coach. Also, if you want any consultation regarding your relationship or marriage, you can contact me on my personal email address. Feel free to comment down below and I will definitely try and get back to you. Please share this video with your friends and family who you think should get to know these signs. Your one valuable share can help them save their life and relationship. Make sure to subscribe to the channel University of Obsession for more such interesting videos on relationship and dating advice. See you in the next video. Keep supporting.